Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. I want y'all to watch this right here as we get started. I want y'all to watch. Never, never give up. Never give up. Never give up, y'all. Together we can, together we will. Never give up. Let's get started, everyone. Let's get started. Yeah. Even though it feels like we are falling and not getting up, but we have to realize in life, we are the person and the trampoline. So when you learn how to bounce back, when you learn how to go through things and still bounce back up, that's life. Because you're never always going to go straight up. Even your health, you may find out your health is good, but you want to be able to keep it stable. Good one. Everybody, what's up? What's up? That's my introduction, guys. I want y'all to know never give up. Always strive to be the best you can. And guys, we on here doing the thing. Who all on here? Let's do this thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Let's go. Who all on here? We're going to get started. We're going to get started. My name is David Witherspoon, the creator and founder of the Ultimate Lean Academy, where we bring health, wealth, and happiness. Tonight, 7 p.m., we're here talking about health. Health is the new wealth. We're going to join this thing. We got to get this thing together. I got my DJ Poochie on the wheels of steel. How's everything, DJ Poochie?
Hey everybody! Hey, happy
How's
Tuesday,
everybody?
The first June and the first Tuesday in June, right?
Yeah, the first Tuesday in June.
Yep.
Y'all know we're gonna get this thing together. We're gonna work on our health, wealth, and happiness at its highest, guys. I'm here on TikTok. Everybody on TikTok, what's up? I'm here on Facebook. Everything, Instagram, YouTube. We're doing this thing live, guys. We got to get prepared to deal with our health. As I say, I'm David Witherspoon. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a sports nutrition. I'm a sports nutrition, ISSA, International Sports Science Association. So I'm certified to talk about the things that I'm talking about. I'm certified to give us the knowledge that we need to heal ourselves. As we get this knowledge, we will heal ourselves. We will become whole again. As we use lean stands for let everything advance naturally, meaning we're going to let nature take over. We're going to use the ground. We're going to use herbs. We're going to use fruits, vegetables to heal us. And today, Tuesday, June. Y'all know June, we always do something about what is June. What is June, guys? June is, okay, May, we were dealing with stress. No, April was dealing with stress. May, we was dealing with mental health. Guess what June is? All the things is still dealing with the brain. I think April, May, and June is telling us, look, you got to get your head right. Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay.
Alzheimer's and brain awareness. How do we get our brain and our mind together, y'all? How are we going to do this? How are we going to be able to get our Alzheimer's in shape? All that is dealing with our brain. We deal with stress, that's dealing with our brain. We deal with mental health, that's dealing with our brain. Now Alzheimer's are dealing with our brain. So what can we do to change that? That's what we're here for, guys. We're going to be here and be able to heal each other. That's what I'm here for. We're going to work together. Guys, I have a community that we started. It's only $39. You can join the community. I got it scrolling up top. I'll put it in the box. When y'all want to join, it's a community where we're going to join and talk together. And I have my free ebook where it's talking about health, wealth, and how we can use these tools to heal us. So as we talk about Alzheimer's, we're going to focus on what is Alzheimer's and why do we need to fight these battles? Why do we need somebody like a nutritionist and not a doctor? We got doctors. All of us had doctors. All of us got doctors. We had doctors. But are they changing the trajectory of Alzheimer's? Are they changing diabetes? Are they making it go down? In a matter of fact, the past 20, 30 years, it's went up almost 400 to 500% higher. Even with the technology we have, it's still going up. I'm like, what are these doctors doing? So guys, let me show you what the doctors are doing. Let me show you, because we got to do this together. Together we can, together we will. That's what lean is all about. But let me show y'all what they're saying. We are not just fighting the disease. We're not just fighting that disease, y'all. We're fighting against a system that profits from our sickness. Read that, guys. Take a note. Let everybody know that we're not fighting against just the disease. If it was just eating us and we like, man, we got to fight this. But we fighting internal and external battles, demons, things that people are putting a system in to just get profit. They don't want to be herbologists, where you're using herbs, to heal you. So we're going to go through that, guys, and I'm glad you're here. This is June, and don't y'all know, June the 2nd is when we're going to start our challenge. That's when we're going to do our health challenge. Today, we're starting our health challenge, and today I want y'all to do this together for 90 days. We're going to lose weight. We're going to be pills-free and disease-free in 90 days. If you do these things, we're going to be pill-free, disease-free in 90 days. We're going to do this. I got my DJ Poochie, where we're going to send messages. We're going to give you energy. We're going to give you things to take. We're going to give you things to do. So I'm going to give you a brief thing of what our challenge is going to be. It's 7 things I want you to do for the challenge. It's really no goal. We're going to just try to lose weight. But if you do these things, I guarantee you, you'll lose weight, you'll be pills-free and everything. So let's go over the things that we're going to do in this 90-day challenge, okay? Our 90-day challenge, Lean 2025 goal setting. The first thing we're going to do is intermittent fasting. That's our challenge. We're going to have to learn how to create habits and get rid of those bad habits. It's going to take 28 to 30 days to create a habit and 28 to 30 days to get rid of a habit. So our habit now is we're going to start June the 2nd. You're going to start it tomorrow and try to do as much as possible. So my intermittent fasting is try to find one meal that you can get rid of. Breakfast or lunch or dinner. Okay? So try to eat 2 times a day and not 3 times a day or 5 or 6. So our goal now is how can we eat 2 times a day and snack on grapes or any vegetables if you get hungry. So the intermittent fasting, we're going to try to fast 16 hours, and then we're going to have an 8-hour window. So 12 to 8 is a window that I'm using. I'm using 4 to 10. I don't eat till 4 o'clock. Each day I eat at 4 o'clock. So I do from 4 to about 11. So I eat late at night. And I only eat 1 time a day. I eat 1 big meal, and then when I'm in my bed watching TV, I'm eating almonds or pecans and grapes. That's all I eat. Pecan and grapes. My wife know that. That's what my wife do. So the number 1 thing we're going to do, intermittent fasting. That's going to be in our challenge. The second thing we're going to do is keto diet. Keto diet is less carbs, as much less sugar as possible. So we're going to show you substitution on how you can use sugar and honey and different stuff that you can still be on the keto diet. The keto diet is getting rid of carbohydrate, trying to get rid of sugar, okay? Glucose. The third one, we're going to try to lose 50 pounds or get our body fat percent at 30%, okay? 30% our body fat percent or lose 50 pounds. This is in 90 days now, guys. So we're going to try to do it real good. That means every day we're going to try to lose 50 pounds in 90 days, 3 months, or 30% body fat, because some people don't need to lose 50 pounds. I don't need to lose 50 pounds, but I do need to get my body fat percent at 30%. Okay. 4th one, lower blood pressure. On the 139, 130 to under 90, 130 over 90. Lower our blood pressure. How to do that? We're going to show you how to substitute sugar. Number 5, improve water intake. I need you to drink at least how many? 60 ounces of water a day. 60 ounces of water a day. That's your goal. We're going to try to do these challenges. And 5, 6, we're doing 80-20. 80-20 alkaline to acid, acidic. That means we got alkaline food and we got acidic food. Alkaline food is anything 1.1, 7.1 and above. Acid is 6.9 and below. Alkaline food is anything that God made, okay? And we'll get into that, all right? So 80-20 rule. So we're going to eat 80% alkaline, 20% acidic. And the last one, guys, is number 7. We're going to exercise, walk daily, okay? I want us to walk at least one mile a day. That's 5,000 steps, okay? 10,000 steps, whatever you want to do. All
right, before you, now that you finish that up, I just want to say, hey, Cynthia, hey, Donald Johnson, hey, Regina. They said hey, and Regina actually said that, and she sounds like us. She said most of the time she only eats one time a day, or normally around 4 or 5.
Okay.
And normally, and that's the same for us. It's right around 3, 4 probably is the most, right in the middle. But yeah.
Okay.
Same thing for her. 1 time a day, around 4 or 5.
All right, guys, you all here on TikTok, guys. We just started. I'm the new person here. I'm David, the Giant Slayer. Where we slinging all these health giants. We gonna sling health giants, wealth giants, and all of these personal giants that are entering our life, guys. I have a tool, lean tool, that will be able to use a system that will make us consistently stay on our target. We're here. This is our current state, and our future state is here. If we want to lose 100 pounds, the goal is to go from here to here. But the problem is we don't know how to go from it's a gap. So what the lean tool does is it's going to build a bridge between the two so we can walk over it. It's no more hard again when we're trying to lose weight by ourselves. We will have a lean system, a change system. We're going to call it the change system, where it gets you to change from unhealthy to healthy. So we change it. Guys, the problem we have now is that we are afraid to change. We're afraid to change our diet. We're afraid to change how we think. We're going to have to change. Change is the main thing we have to do, and this lean tool will teach us how to change. Okay, we're gonna change today, and we're gonna learn. So what we do, guys, we're gonna do 20-minute lecture. I do 20-minute first lecture, and then guess what, guys? Y'all get y'all clothes and y'all get everything. We're gonna exercise. These are the exercise we're gonna do today. I want you to do this 3 times. I'm only gonna do it 1, but to do a full workout, I need you to do it 3 times. When you go down here, you do it 1, go down again 2, down again 3. But I'm only do it once, okay, guys? And I want y'all to come join me. Everything I'm doing, I need you to write notes, get a pen and paper, write down the things I'm talking about. And then after y'all take notes and after we ready to work out, I need y'all to work out with me. We're gonna do this all together. We're gonna lose weight. All right, so the first one, we're gonna do 12 of each. So the first one, we're doing bicep curl, tricep extension, lateral rises, front rises, and arm circle, front, arm circle back, hammer bicep, and 60 seconds. We got 30 seconds, but we want to do 60-second plank. Planks are the best exercise for our stomach. All right, and I want to thank everybody who all on here on TikTok. I want y'all to stay on here, join. We do this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. We do this every Tuesday. We've been doing it for 6 years, working on our health. I'm going to be on here every 12 o'clock, other than on Tuesday. I'm going to do 12 o'clock live on here, and we're going to talk about how to use the lean system. Right now, I'm talking about health, but 12 o'clock, I'm going to talk about how we use the lean system and how we're going to be able to use this system to help us with our health. I'm going to talk about helping us with our wealth, how we're going to make money, and help us with our business. So, guys, this is a business tool. This is going to help us with everything we need in life. Once you got this tool, it's like a GPS. It's going to show us how to get to our destination. Only thing we have to do is plug in where we want to go, and this GPS, this change system, this lean system will take us there. I call it like a Tesla. Sometimes you ain't got to even drive. You just put in your destination, you go to sleep and let it take you where you need to go. So guys, let's get this thing started. We're going to go. And my DJ Poochie, DJ Poochie, do you have anything to say?
Just welcome to a new month, everybody. Quick question though. Regina wants to know, are we to exercise 3 consecutively or 3 times a day? When you were talking about the set of 3. Explain that better.
Okay, so when I say do this 3 times, I mean, I'm doing it once. So if you were still doing it, you would do it again. When you went down one time, you would wait probably about 3 minutes and then go down again, all 12 of them, and do 12 each. That's one time, then wait 5 minutes, do 12, do all these again, and then wait about 5 more minutes and do all 12 of them again. Okay, so it's really a one session. So this is one time. So you can do this probably in an hour. So it's one consecutive time. You go down one, like we're going to do it. Then you can get a break, get you some water, do it again, and then get you some water and do it again.
Right.
Okay? Now, if you want to break it up, you can. But the goal is doing 3 sets in at one time so your muscle can tighten up, because our goal is to tear our muscles. Our goal is to build muscle. You got to tear them first. Then you eat proteins, and then it'll turn into amino acid, and then it turns into branch chain amino acid to build muscle. Okay? So that's where we're doing. So when we're doing it consecutively, meaning we're trying to tear our muscles so we can build more muscle. We're trying to replace muscle with fat, fat with muscle. Okay? So we get rid of fat and replacing it with muscle.
Okay.
Muscle tone.
Got it. She said, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, good question. If anybody have any question on here, TikTok, if y'all have any question, let me know, because we're going to get this thing together. Any questions on here yet? And you see any questions?
I can only see the Facebook messages.
Okay.
So.
All right. All right, so let's get this thing going, guys. As we go, y'all gonna join with me. Who all in here on here? I got a lot of people on here on my Facebook Live. I got 100 and some people, 140. So I mean on TikTok. So guys, join me. We're working together. We're gonna have music. So get ready. Get you some water. I need some water.
Yeah.
But all timers. I want to, before we work out, I want y'all to know what Alzheimer's is. Before we get into that, we're going to understand that Alzheimer's is something that will help us, will hurt us in the long run. Okay? So, before we start, I'm going to work out, then we're going to do Alzheimer's, but we talked about intermittent fasting, guys. I need you to know what's the benefit of intermittent fasting. I know y'all think y'all saying, why are we starving ourselves? Well, we eat too much now. We got too much carbohydrate. So our goal now is try to reduce the carbohydrate so we can reduce our diabetes, our blood sugar, and then you'll find out that's attached to Alzheimer's. So the same way we got diabetes is the same way we're going to get Alzheimer's. Too much sugar in the brain. When we got diabetes, too much sugar in our body. That's diabetes 2, type 2 diabetes. Type 3 diabetes is when it's too much sugar in your brain. Okay? So what sugar is doing and what this insulin, which is going in our bloodstream, is really affecting us, is that it's insulin, and the sugar is going from the bottom on up. So you start off in diabetes. This is what diabetes do, is you start getting poor circulation in your feet at the bottom. So you end up might have to get your foot cut off, a different thing, because you got poor circulation. So it's clogging up the arteries in your feet. So it's bottom. So it's coming up, and it's gonna ED. You're not gonna be able to function right down here in your private area. Then it's gonna come up. Your pancreas is gonna get weakened, and you're gonna have where insulin resistance, where you're not gonna have no insulin. So it's gonna affect your pancreas. Then it's gonna affect your kidneys. Then you have to get on the dialysis. It's going up. It's gonna affect your heart. You may catch a heart attack or anything. And it's going up. And it's gonna go in your eyes. And you're gonna have glossy eyes, and you got glaucoma and all that stuff. And then it's gonna cause Alzheimer is the last one. So that's type 3 diabetes, Alzheimer's. So guys, we're gonna have to learn how to stop all of this. And intermittent fasting and the ketose diet are the two things that we want to do to reduce our blood sugar.
And speaking of fasting and exercising and everything, Regina has another good question. When are you starting your walking at the building and your feet in the grass is what Regina wants to know.
Okay, we're gonna I was supposed to start it this June the 2nd, but we're gonna start it June the 9th next week, a day after my birthday. I want to wait to my birthday before I do it. So my birthday is June the 8th. So we're gonna do it June the 9th, Regina, and we're gonna just go out there and we walk, and it ain't like everybody gonna walk. That's gonna be a free area, and I want you to park. And when you walk around there, I'm gonna have it where I'm gonna show you where you can walk. And then I got a designated area so you can put your feet on the ground and at least ground for 20 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes. I need you to put your feet on the ground and ground. Okay? All right. All right. So anybody, anything else?
That is it for right now.
For now?
Yep.
All right.
What time was that thing on Monday?
Monday.
Where you were just talking about the grounding and walking? What time? I'm assuming that after the sun goes down?
Well, it's going to be free all the time, so you're going to be able to walk outside anytime. So I would advise you to do it when the sun goes down a little bit, because I still want you to have the sun out there so it can heal you too. But you can do it anytime. Put your feet on the grass. And we'll say 5 o'clock. We'll start at 5 o'clock until. But if you need to go there in the morning, you can still go there in the morning to my building. I have a building called Silver Spoon Event Center in Sumter, South Carolina, where we do weddings, reception, and everything. And we're going to do that. So that's where we're going to meet at. The workout is at Silver Spoon Event Center. You just walking outside for 5 times. That'll be a mile. And then I want you to put your feet on the grass for 10 to 20 minutes. All right. And can you tell us about the intermittent fasting? What is the intermittent fasting, and what is the benefits of doing intermittent fasting? So we'll understand that intermittent fasting ain't just something we're talking about. Intermittent fasting is something that is so important for us. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get healed, and we're going to show how we're going to do this. I'm the person been doing this for almost 10 years, that we're going to heal ourselves by using God's material, which is earth. Anything that he made is for us. Let's go.
All right. The benefits of intermittent fasting, right? Okay. For your brain, it helps to improve sleep and your mood, and that helps reduce the Alzheimer's risk because it increases energy and focus. For your skin, it reduces acne and inflammation. Heart, it lowers your LDL, it increases your HDL, and it reduces your blood pressure. Your pancreas is insulin sensitivity, and it reduces blood sugar. For your gut, it reduces reflux, which is GERD. You talked about that before. It reduces GI inflammation and improves microbiomes. For your reproductive system, it improves fertility for women who are, in that age bracket, still able to have kids. For your immune system, it reduces cancer risk. It increases your stem cells. For your bones, it reduces inflammation and reduces pain. And for your muscles, it also reduces pain. So a lot of benefits to intermittent fasting. And we can talk about when you get ready around to it, some of the facts and figures around Alzheimer's and some Alzheimer's prevention.
So intermittent fasting is we're going to try to at least do 16 hours of fasting, meaning we're not going to eat and have an 8-hour window. As you get better, you want to be able to do at least 18 hours of fasting or 20 hours of fasting. But also the next thing is ketose. So ketose is trying to get rid of all sugar because that's what's causing diabetes, glucose. Fruits is another sugar, which is fructose. So we're going to be eating some fruits, but we're going to stop that sugar. So the ketose is all about this. So we're going to do this 80-20 rule here. Can you do this? There's going to be no soda, no bread. This is part of your challenge right here too. No soda, no bread, no red meat, no alcohol, no pasta, no sweets. We're going to eat citrus fruit daily. We're going to have six or more bottles of water. And then we're going to have green vegetables, and we're going to have fish or chicken, and then we're going to exercise. So guys, these are things that we're going to do when we start our, take a picture of this. And when we start tomorrow, these are the things I want you to do. 8 out of 10 of these. So you get to pick 8 out of 10 of these. So if you want to drink some days, you can. Just 8 of these you have. There's 10 of these, so 2 of them you can keep. So 2 of them you can keep. You can say, well, I want to eat red meat and I want to drink that day. So you keep those 2, but got to do the rest of the 8. Okay? So let's get started. Let's go. And don't forget to join my challenge, my community. I'll put the link there, but don't forget the community, guys. So let's go. Let's go. I got my DJ Poochie on the wheels of steel. We're going to have some good time and music. And guys, I think my darn thing ain't went out on me.
Did it go out?
It ain't open no more. I got to get me some more glasses.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
You know those things don't last long.
All right, bicep curls. 12. Let's work together, guys. We all working out. Let's work out, guys. Together we can, together we will. We got this. We got this.
All right, let's go.
Bicep curls, let's go.
All right.
Ready?
All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Get in your way. Don't let nothing get in your way, guys. It's you. You against the world. You against the world. Don't let nobody get in your way. Because we're going to kill these Goliaths, just like David did. We're going to kill these Goliaths. We're going to use that slingshot that God told David to use. We're going to use the shock of stone that God told David to use. We're killing these Goliaths, guys. Help Goliath. Let's go. And the more and more we learn our shock of color, it's friction and it'll penetrate that Goliath head. You'll knock him down, but you won't kill him. You have to use his own sword and cut it off. You have to cut off the white food, all the sugar, salt. Cut it off. That's how you're going to kill him. That's how you're going to kill your disease. That's how you're going to kill your diabetes. Cut it off. Cut it off. 80-20. You can eat some, But we got to use our chakra, our colors of our fruits and vegetables. Let's go.
All right.
And exercise.
Tricep extension.
Tricep extension.
All right, let's go. Ready.
Ready?
Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more.
Woo! Come on, guys. We're having fun here, guys. You're here with the Ultimate Lean Academy. Where we have fun. Bring out that serotonin. Guys, we got to be happy. The opposite of being sad is being happy. When you be mad and you afraid, you send out cortisol that hurts your body. But when you smile, when you be happy, when you moving around in goodness, you're sending serotonin, you're sending dopamine, you sending oxytocin. All these things heal our body. So God say, be happy and be at peace, because peace will bring healing power, but confusion will bring destruction and diseases. So let's be at peace, mind, body, and our soul. So let's go and finish this thing out, guys. We're going to have fun. I got my DJ Booth in with the music.
Yep, lateral raises.
Lateral rise.
Yep. All right.
Ready?
Ready. So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, we're doing front bodies. Keep going, front bodies. Let's go.
Front, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Feel that bird.
Come on, guys. We got it. Together we can. Together we will. We got it, guys. We going. Arm circle front. Arm circle front.
Yep.
And we're going to do arm circle back. I heard through the grapevine. Arm circle.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
Wrap it up backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Woo!
My girl, my wife, doing the DJ, boy.
Hey.
We heard it through the grapevine. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. We got last two here.
Hammer bicep.
Hammer bicep, and we'll do 60-second plank. Hammer bicep and 60-second planks, guys. Let's work out together. Exercise is so important. It makes our body and blood flow like the river of life. All right?
All right, hammer bicep.
Hammer bicep.
All right, let's
Different
go.
from the last bicep is we went like this.
Right.
Hammer is like a hammer. So beat a hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like beat a hammer. Okay?
Got it.
All right, ready?
Go, ready.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, acronym of SAFE. SAFE is the lean tool that we're going to use. We're going to use S. S is setting your goals. Whatever your goal is, we're going to set it. You're going to lose 50 pounds. You want to get off diabetes. We're going to use value stream mapping on this. Okay, we're going to use value stream mapping. That's a lean tool. I'm going to teach you that tomorrow on what value stream mapping is and how we're going to use this to set our goals. A is for accountability. A is accountability. This Ultimate Lean Academy is an accountability team, and we're going to help you lose your weight, help you be disease-free, and we're going to get rid of diabetes, Alzheimer's, anything, cancer, all of it. There's only one disease, mucus. You eliminate the mucus, you eliminate the disease. You got to know that. So on accountability, I'm going to hold you accountable. You're going to hold yourself accountable. We're going to hold each other accountable. This is what this team is for, the Ultimate Lean Academy, and the community. So make sure you join that community. I'll put it in the community in this page, but we got a community for everybody. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me, and I'll show you things that we got. I'm doing the whole thing. If it's finished, make sure you finish. No matter what you do, make sure you finish so we can evaluate to see if you did good or not. You can't do nothing. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. So please finish. The accountability team will help you to finish. And then eat. After we finish, you better enjoy. You better enjoy. You better be happy. You better be happy. You better clap. You better enjoy. And if you didn't make it and hit your goal, and then we'll evaluate. We'll do evaluate to see what do we do and what we need to do to hit our goal. All right. So when we do this last one, we're going to enjoy because we finished. We just finished the exercise, but we're going to be able to do everything after that. So we're going to go in a plank exercise with our elbows and balance. Mind, body, and soul, health, wealth, and happiness. Everything is about balance. It's a balanced life. So let's balance our life. Sometimes the best exercise is when you stay still and let God do the work. So let's go ahead and stay still and let God do the work with our last exercise.
All right.
Ready?
Yep, we ready. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm just that little boy who loved dancing. David loved dancing. Dance with David. Dance with David. If we happy, we just finished, guys. You better be happy. We just finished, guys.
Good music, too.
Good music. Yeah. My mic getting off, man. Yeah. Bring that serotonin out, guys, so we can enjoy. We just started. We're gonna give ourselves a little break, get me some water. Y'all get y'all some H2O.
Yeah.
And y'all, as we finish, this one is all about diabetes. Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
It's all about Alzheimer's.
And Alzheimer's and brain? What was it?
Alzheimer's and brain.
Yeah.
And your brain. So I'm trying to give you shortcuts on what Alzheimer's is. Because what they're doing is just trying to name different diseases when it's still just one disease. They're just calling it a name. I'm going to show When we get rid of diabetes, we'll be able to get rid of a whole lot of stuff. When we get rid of diabetes, that'll cool everything down. Because it's not that we catch a heart attack, it's because we have diabetes, and diabetes gave us the risk to catch heart attack. It's not that we caught glaucoma, it's because we had diabetes, and diabetes caused glaucoma. It's not that we caught a stroke, it's because we had diabetes, and diabetes causes the stroke. It's not that we have go dialysis and our kidney bad, it's because our diabetes causes our kidneys to go bad for us to go to dialysis. It's not that we have poor circulation, we had to get our foot cut off. That's the diabetes that forces the poor circulation in our leg for us to get our leg cut off. So we've got to attack the root cause of it, and it's diabetes. And what is diabetes? It's just your blood sugar is too high. It's not a disease. It's just your blood sugar is too high. Once you bring it down, you won't have the disease no more. So if you stop eating sugar and glucose, your blood sugar might go down tomorrow, and they're going to say, what happened? And they're going to be like, well, you don't have diabetes anymore because you ain't eating no sugar. But that's why they got, look in the stores, that's all you see in these convenience stores. 90% of it is glucose to get us diabetes or anything so we can support that system. So let me show you, why is Alzheimer's called type 3 diabetes? The brain on fire. Why Alzheimer's is called type 3 diabetes? The brain on fire. Inflammation. That's all inflammation is fire. That's all. When you got inflammation, that's fire. When you got mucus all in your body, it's fire. That's why you got to put ice on it to calm it down, because it's on fire. So you got to put ice on it to bring it down. Water, ice, because it's hot. Okay, so we got to learn that. So the thing we're going to do now is, what are some of the things that we can do to heal ourselves? While we doing this and getting this stuff together, what are some of the things we can do to heal ourselves? And while we doing that, I want y'all to read this. I'm just giving y'all things. I'm going to show you how important and how linked these things are. 80% of people with Alzheimer's have insulin resistant or type 2 diabetes. Okay, so they're showing you the linkage of it. Insulin. We have too much hormones in our bloodstreams. We have too much hormone in our bloodstream. And the thing to do that is we got to get all those hormones out of our bloodstream. What do you mean hormones, David? That means hormones is what our endocrine gland uses. When we are afraid, we send out adrenaline and cortisol. Those are hormones to get us to run. So we're afraid, just like a deer. If a deer was running, our hormones, our adrenaline gland would send out hormones so we can run faster. But if you do that too much and you send out too much cortisol, now your hormones is unbalanced. You ever heard of unbalanced hormone, baby?
Unbalanced hormone?
Balance your hormone. You ain't never say, oh, you got an unbalanced hormone, like when your hormones are too high. When you're estrogen, you got too much estrogen, that means you got your hormones, or you got too much hormone. You never hear somebody say, oh, your hormones is working.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got your hormones are high. When men are horny, they call your hormones high. God. And when women and all that stuff, there's too much hormone. You have to reduce your hormones. Well, that's just like cortisol. Well, guess what? When you got blood sugar and your blood sugar is too high, you send out another hormone from your pancreas, and it's called insulin. Insulin is another hormone. Insulin, when you have too much hormones of insulin, that causes problems. That causes diabetes too, when you got too much insulin, and it clogs up your arteries. You get too much insulin in your eyes. You get too much insulin in your brains. So it's not always just the sugar, it's the hormone that you're pushing too much insulin. So that's why you end up getting insulin resistant, because you didn't use all your insulin and it's all in your body. And that's causing problems, that's causing diseases. So we're going to have to reduce our insulin by reducing our glucose. Okay? Reduce our insulin by reducing our glucose. Okay? So.
Oh, and I'm scared of Regina. She said that it was a good workout. First of all, she said that she was able to get in all 3 of her sets in between talking and exercising, with the exercising.
Say what?
She said she was able to get in all 3 sets of her exercises.
Okay, there you go.
While you were talking and everything. This is Regina. She said now she needs her water. I know that's right. I bet after doing 3 sets, she probably does need her water. That's great, though.
Yeah. Yeah, so great, guys. So the goal, what we need to do, balance is the key. We got to balance our hormones. Making sure we're not sending too much insulin. Make sure we're not sending too much cortisol. And making sure we're not sending too much adrenaline, because these hurt our body. So balance your body. Balance your hormones. Balance everything. Everything is a balance. It's hypo or hyper. You can catch a disease of less and too much. You have to be in the middle of balance. Okay? So everything is hypo, 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 hyper. All of it is, you got to balance it. You have to know how much magnesium you need. You need to know how much sodium you need. You need to know how much all of this you need, because if you have too much sodium, y'all know that's high blood pressure. If you got too much sugar, that's high sugar. So now we just got to learn how to reduce our sugar and how to reduce our salt. And it's not always the salt. It's the wrong salt. It's that table salt. So let me tell y'all things about what table salt y'all need, or what salt y'all need, which is Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt is real good for you. Himalayan salt is one of the best salt for you. You got 84 minerals, and it's from the Himalayan mountains. Let me tell you what I do to make sure I got the right salt and enough sodium, and how I clean my body out, and what I do to really make sure I stay healthy. Baby, can you tell us the benefits of all the Himalayan salt and the benefit? I got something called Himalayan salt Soleil. This is where you're going to pour majority water, and then you're going to pour a majority of salt in it. Until the salt don't dissolve no more, then it's called Soleil. This will help you with everything. This will help you with everything. Salt, the right salt. We're taking the wrong salt, so now I'm substituting the bad salt and let you get the right salt, and I want you to create a Soleil. This is what a Soleil is. When you don't have no salt at the bottom, when you come and shake it up, it's salty. And there's no salt at the bottom. That means it has saturated all the salt. Or if salt start coming at the bottom, if you got salt at the bottom, that means it's saturated all the salt, and it can't saturate no more. So you can stop. So what I do with this is I shake it up. Ooh. So I do this. Let me show you what I do. So this salt, with this water I got here, that's what I want y'all to do. I got this water right here. I want you to pour a little bit of salt in here. Put a little bit more. And do that. Pour a little bit of salt in this and drink this every day. This is called Soleil salt, where it will purify your body, where it will clean you out. Let me show you the benefit of Soleil salt. It will improve your digestive system. It will balance your body fluid. It will energize your body. It will improve your sleep. It will provide um, hydration. It will help in weight loss. It will be good for your nails, hair, and skin. All right. So this is good for you. So my wife is going to show you why pink Himalayan salt. Don't do this with regular salt, guys. Don't say David say put regular salt in water and do it. No, no. Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt.
Well, regular salt ain't gonna turn the water pink anyway
Yeah.
like that.
So please use Himalayan salt. This is gonna give you so much. Let me show. My wife gonna give you 20 benefits of what Himalayan salt will do for you. Go ahead.
Okay, and I'll go through these quickly. As a matter of fact, Regina said that since you introduced her to that's all she uses. She uses 2 to 3 pinches added to her meal, the pink Himalayan salt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great.
Go ahead.
All right, so it's a bunch of health benefits to it, though. It contains 80 plus minerals and elements. It helps control the water levels in your body. It balances electrolytes. It promotes pH levels, stable pH levels. It boosts your brain health. We're talking about Alzheimer's and brain health. It helps boost that. It regulates your blood sugar. It acts as an anti-aging property. It boosts your energy. It helps you absorb nutrients better. It aids vascular health. It supports your respiratory function. It reduces your risk of sinus problems, cramping. It promotes healthy bones, healthy sleep, libido, boosts your circulation. It promotes kidney and gallbladder health. It increases hydration, and it aids in metabolism. So this thing does a little bit of everything. It has a ton of health benefits to pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah, guys. So I'm just showing y'all, man. We're doing substitution here. I'm a sports nutrition. I'm showing you how the system was set up to make us go to the hospital. That was their goal. So they put a lot of glucose and a lot of sugar and the salt stuff, knowing that sugar and salt can raise our blood pressure and raise our sugar, and therefore those things, high blood pressure can cause diseases. High blood sugar causes diseases. But if you lower your blood pressure and you lower your sugar, it's very hard for you to catch a disease if you got your blood pressures down. Usually people who have the disease, their blood pressure is up. Blood pressure is just, your body is running at dis-ease. You don't have a disease, it's just dis-ease, meaning there's a blockage somewhere. So your blood pressure had to be up high because it's a blockage. So it's running at dis-ease. It's not running at ease. It's running at dis-ease. And now your blood pressure's up. If you bring your blood pressure down, your body will run like the river of life and it run at ease. And so you won't have no disease because it's running at ease. So once you get your blood sugar down, and once you get your high blood pressure down, that salt is causing that, and sugar is causing the other. So once you control the sugar and salt, then you got it all. So let me show you what Himalayan salt, guys. I'm still eating Himalayan salt. I don't have no regular salt in my cabinet. I can use this. Look at this. I can pull the salt right here. Got a little thing right here. I can pull the salt right here, just a regular container. Or I can go ahead and get the same thing. Well, y'all got y'all regular salt in, but I got this. I got this little lady right here with the pink Himalayan salt. Y'all know the salt that y'all be using, but it ain't her. It's her, but it's pink Himalayan salt. And it looks just like regular salt. It's just pink. So guys, you can substitute. So don't say, well, I got to have salt. Well, this is better salt. You can have your salt. Just better salt. It heals you. You got 20 different things that's going to benefit you. Or use the other salt that got 20 things that will affect and destroy you. So I'm just showing you from going from bad to good without even doing anything. Okay? So pink Himalayan salt can come in different forms, man. I got all this. So, all right, so everything is about electrolytes. We are more electrical beings than anything. So electrolytes, sodium is electrolyte. Potassium is electrolyte. Magnesium is electrolyte. So guys, when we talk about Alzheimer's, what are some of the things that we need to do that will stop Alzheimer's? But then I'll give you, after my wife talk about that, I'm gonna tell you what minerals you need to reduce Alzheimer's. Baby, can you tell us the 4 things? There's 4 pillars that when we want to reduce Alzheimer's, there's 1 out of 5 older people that will catch Alzheimer's.
Yeah, and I got some statistics.
Yeah,
here.
so my wife will go and go through some statistics, or however you want to do it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, let me do this first, the statistics first, because 1 in 3 seniors die with Alzheimer's or another dementia. 1 in 3.
1 in 3.
1 in 3.
Say that again. 1 in 3 do what?
Die. 1 in 3 seniors die with Alzheimer's or another dementia.
Listen to that, guys. 33% of people who die, seniors die of Alzheimer's.
Yep.
Of any dementia.
Or another form of dementia.
1 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because we've got too much sugar in our brains.
Yep. It kills more than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined.
Alzheimer's kill more than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined. Alzheimer's, y'all.
Yep. More than 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's. Between 2000 and 2019, deaths from heart disease decreased 7.3%, while deaths from Alzheimer's increased 145%.
145.
That's crazy.
Man, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. I mean, let me read that again. Between 2000 and 2019, deaths from heart disease decreased 7.3%. Not a lot, but it did decrease. While Alzheimer's deaths have increased 145%.
145%. It's because we don't know what is causing Alzheimer's. We don't know. They're trying to do it. See, we kind of catching a little bit of, when we catch a heart attack or when we deal with our blood, we kind of know how to do a diet, or we know how to do beetroots and all that stuff. But Alzheimer's is a whole new thing. And that's why a lot of people are saying that Alzheimer's is type 3 diabetes, because they don't know what it is. So we understand that it's insulin is going to our brain, and then it's making it unwired. And so it's confusing our brain. That's what insulin does.
Okay, so they said that there are 4 pillars of Alzheimer's prevention. Things that you should be doing in an attempt to prevent Alzheimer's. The first, of course, is always diet. They say that, a plant-based diet prevents deterioration of the brain.
Okay.
So you've heard of, plant-based. You've heard of different diets like the Mediterranean diet and the DASH diet, and basically focusing on reducing salt and fat intake and emphasizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, leans, that kind of thing. Whereas you limit certain foods high in sodium, saturated fat, and added sugar. So diet is one of the preventative measures. Stress, because untreated stress that goes on throughout your lifespan, it increases your risk for memory loss.
Okay.
And the powerful tool for stress management is, guess what? We talked about it last week. And the gentleman who had the PhD.
Meditation.
Yeah, meditation.
Meditation, y'all. Last week we talked about meditation is about calming your brains down, guys. Alzheimer's is stirring it up and it's too fast. We got to slow down, guys. That's 90% of our diseases is we too wired.
Yep.
We too wired.
Yep.
We got to slow down, guys.
So diet, stress, exercise, of course, because keeping your mind and body active, right? That's key. That's really key. And psychological and spiritual well-being. So having a sense of purpose, of self-acceptance, positive relationships, those are just some of the components to physiological well-being. So all of those together will help you prevent Alzheimer's.
Okay. So guys, these are things that we got to talk about and really be serious about our life, man. Because we're getting at an age now that we got to take our life serious. Nobody else is going to come to save us. Not even the doctors, not nobody. We got to save ourselves. And to save ourselves is to get the knowledge of self. If you don't have the knowledge of self, how are you going to be able to heal yourself? So we got to teach and show the knowledge of self. That's why I'm here on here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So guys, y'all want to continue doing this and join and be able to get this together. We're going to do this every Tuesday. And then every 12 o'clock on TikTok and Facebook, 12 o'clock every day, except Tuesday, I'm going to go live and talk about the lean system of the tools that we use to help us to get to A to Z in our health or our wealth, because we focus on business too. So if you got a business and you want to improve your business, check it out tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I'll be online and we're going to talk about our business. We're going to talk about everything. But now we're talking about health. And we almost finished. So one thing I want to talk about, what else we can use to help us with Alzheimer's or to slow us down, because the majority of diseases is we need to learn how to slow down. We need to breathe slow. Slow down everything. Breathe slow. Sleep better. Be able to calm down. Be able to meditate. Be able to take magnesium. The magnesium I want you to learn to take, either you're going to do you can do my magnesium complex that has a bunch of magnesium in it. Or I want you to take magnesium if you're really dealing with Alzheimer's and want to deal with your brain, magnesium glycinate, because all magnesium can't go into your brain. When you take magnesium, you better make sure you got the right magnesium. You need to take magnesium glycinate or magnesium L-threonate. Those are the two that can go past your brain barrier. We got a barrier that don't allow certain things to go to our brains. So it's very hard to heal your brain because certain things can't get there. So that's why it's so hard to cure Alzheimer's, because 90%, 95% of your medicine don't go to your brain. It got a barrier. It don't allow it to go there. Just imagine if everything went to your brain. You would probably, your brain will fry up. There's only 5% of stuff that goes to your brain. Magnesium glycinate slows your brain down. Right now, we're too wired. When you get Alzheimer's, it's being short circuit because it's too wired. It's burning. But if you take magnesium, magnesium slows things down. Magnesium does so much. When you have high blood pressure, it's because you have lack of magnesium. You got your calcium to squeeze your arteries. Magnesium releases your arteries. Calcium squeezes your arteries so it can go through. But if you don't have no magnesium, it's still like this, squeeze. But if you go magnesium, it'll relax it. Everything needs to be relaxed now, guys. We need to relax. We need to stop being afraid and allow God to take care of us. Because all that afraid is sending adrenaline, all the sugar is sending cortisol and insulin. Everything is too much hormones in our body dictating everything. So let's slow down and take magnesium. And magnesium L-threonate, this is also promotes relaxation and balanced mood. It sharpens focus. It supports quality sleep. It supports your immune system. It boosts brain health and encourages healthy blood pressure. This is L-threonate, magnesium L-threonate. And I got the L-threonate here. So the magnesium. This is L-threonate. Or you can use magnesium glycinate. You got so many different magnesium. It's about 8 different magnesium. So make sure you get the right one. When you talk about magnesium, it'll make you use the bathroom. Okay? That's magnesium citrate or oxide. Okay? So that's not the magnesium I'm talking about. We got 8 different magnesium, guys. So we can learn this. You take magnesium glycinate or L-threonate, watch how your brain slow down. Watch how you be able to relax. Watch how you won't have all anxiety or stress. These are stress relievers. We got to take magnesium. Learn more about your magnesium. There's so many different things magnesium. Magnesium does over 300 functions, guys. Magnesium does so much to your body. It makes you sleep, everything. It helps you to calm down, guys. Magnesium does so much. It makes you do so much, and it does so much to our body. Usually when we have a disease, it's because we don't have magnesium. Magnesium is so important, guys. So, anything else, baby? We almost finished, and we almost finished, guys. Thank y'all for being here, man. Don't forget to just join my Facebook page and website page, and we're gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna be able to put what's up, Donna Johnson? Donna on TikTok too. I hear you, Donna.
Okay.
Don't forget 12 o'clock TikTok. I'm gonna be on here at 12 o'clock every day except Tuesday, and talking about the lean system. It's gonna be talking about health, business, all of that. It's gonna be talking about just using the lean tools, but make sure you use that to kind of to be able to get yourself together. You see. Anybody else? Anything? My wife is gonna do the motivational quote of the week. What's up? I'm gonna read the comments. Just that was a good workout. Okay, she ought to talk about the 3 sets. Regina, what's up?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, guys.
I know Donald said he's doing some things. He's burning calories, long distance walking.
Somebody say every Tuesday, Walgreens has 20% off for 55 and older.
Oh, okay.
So this is what we're gonna use this community for, guys. Thank you, Paula Hill. 711. Walgreens has 20% off of people who are over 55 and older every Tuesday. So if you want to go and pick up your herbs and stuff like that, you can go to Walgreens for 20% off. Or I do have my store. So I have a store and I sell all herbs. I sell sea moss. I sell everything. Baby, we ain't try that sea moss. Let me get one of sea moss. We're gonna take that sea moss. Sea moss is so important, guys. I didn't stop showing y'all. Get that the pink and the yellow one. I want to show them. Let me get a spoon. All right, guys. I want to mix my sea moss up. I got the purple in the top and the other in the bottom. And the regular sea moss in the bottom. Sea moss is probably the pound for pound the most important thing that you need to take for anything, guys. So I'm gonna take my sea moss. I'm gonna take my sea moss when I'm with y'all. Sea moss is purple sea moss and the regular sea moss. I got it mixed together.
Pretty. Nothing else is pretty.
Yeah.
How it tastes?
Tastes like the sea.
The purple, does the purple have a taste to it or no?
Not really. Not worse than the other one.
Okay.
So guys, so I show y'all the substitution of salt, and my wife is going to do the motivational quote, but the substitution I want y'all to do with sugar, and I didn't get this before, but I know I showed y'all the salt, but the substitution I want y'all to do with sugar, so y'all won't catch Alzheimer's, is monk fruit. Monk fruit. This is substitution of sugar.
Those are packets?
These are the package. So we got the package here. So you can pick them out and do it just like, so these are packages. So it's like Splenda monk fruit. So your substitution for sugar is get rid of that sugar, cane sugar, and find it. It can be in any store, it be in Walmart, any place. We got monk fruit.
Do you know if it has an aftertaste?
It really, you can taste it. You're going to just put it in your hand and taste it.
I kind of want to use it for sweet tea. I mean tea.
Yeah.
So I just wondered if you had it.
Look at this, guys. Monk fruit is not a sugar. It's a different sugar. It's not glucose. It's fructose. It's a different. You don't need your insulin. This is why we want to use this, because we want to stop our insulin. Not insulin, right? Because we got too much hormones of insulin in our blood that's causing us all of these problems. So how can I stop insulin from going in my body if I'm still eating sugar? It's because now you got fructose, and fructose is cellular infusion into our cell. It automatically go into our cells. It don't need insulin to open it up. It will automatically go into our cell because it's a fruit and not glucose. It's a fruit. And if you can look, it has 0 calories, 0 calories, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You can see 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And it's a monk fruit. It's a fruit. This had to look at the fruit right here. This is how it look right here. One thing you're gonna find out, you ain't gonna find nothing that healing here in America almost. You ain't never really heard of monk fruit or nobody growing monk fruit in America. Why? Because it's gonna heal us. You ain't gonna find Himalayan salt in America because it's from the Himalayan mountains. And it's good. And you ain't gonna find no sea moss that's healing us, that has a lot of minerals. You wanna eat food and things that has a lot of minerals. Sea moss has 92 minerals. Himalayan salt has 84 minerals. These fruits have 70 minerals plus electrolytes and magnesium and everything in this fruit. So things that will heal us is the thing that they don't want anything.
And speaking of sea moss, Val Jefferson said, hey Val. Val says she needs some more sea moss.
Okay, I got it at the building. Don't forget, I got a store, a sea moss store. I got a store. I sell everything that I'm talking about, guys. So I got over almost 300 people here on Facebook. This is my first time on, TikTok. What's up, y'all? I got over 300 people here on TikTok. That's why I always wanted to do TikTok too. But guys, join. I got my stuff and it's in the, y'all know how to click the TikTok and look at my program and things. So everything is there. Motivational quote, my DJ Poochie is on the wheels of steel. She been DJing. Music is a universal language to all things.
Yes, it is.
So we're about to end this in about 5 minutes, guys. We end with a motivational quote of the week.
Right. And since we're talking about, since this June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, I'm going to do quotes about the brain.
Okay.
And this is probably going to be for the whole month. This one is short and sweet. The brain that doesn't feed itself eats itself.
Okay. Say that one more time.
Yeah, and that goes for everything. You know, teaching, learning. The brain that doesn't feed itself eats itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great guys. Once again, y'all, I'm David, the Giant Slayer, where we slinging health giants, wealth giants, and personal giants. When we challenge and be challenging life, fighting the stuff, we have to learn how to defeat these Goliaths in our life. David knew this when he was fighting the bears and lions when he was a shepherd. What you got to realize, you're going to have to fight those same Goliaths the same way that you've been fighting. It's with that slingshot. And you're going to need the soccer stones. Once you defeat one Goliath, the rest of them will go away. Goliath had brothers. But after he defeated Goliath, the rest of them ran. So that pertains to you. Once you learn how to defeat that Goliath, that hell Goliath, this lean tool going to help you get your wealth Goliath together. It's going to get your personal life together. It's going to get your relationship together. It's going to destroy all Goliaths in your life. Why? Because you start with the man in the mirror. If you don't have a mirror, here you go. Look in that mirror. Start off with that person in that mirror and say, I need to make a change. I need to make a change. This Ultimate Lean Academy is all about change. It's meaning that we're going to change from unhealthy to healthy. That means we're going to do the things that it takes to be what God wants us to be. How we do that is that we got to get away from our old ways. We got to create new habits. We got to get rid of those old habits. We got to get a habit of listening to people that don't have a doctor jersey on. That is normal. That we're going to have to be able to say, be open to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Because it tricks us, y'all. They tricked us. We got to be open to learn, relearn, unlearn, and relearn again. And that's where we got to get the knowledge of self. We got to be able to do what God says and do what we're supposed to do. And that means that we got to take this thing serious. We got to be a herbologist. We got to listen to nutritionists. We got to listen to our own heart, our own self, that own internal God that is within us, that Jesus that is in our soul, and teaching us right from wrong. That we are able to fireproof our life. We're going to fireproof our life. We're not going to let fire, information come in our life. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. We're going to be able to fireproof. Information is just fire. It just inflames. Inflamed. So we're going to fireproof our life by getting herbs and natural stuff. And when we continue doing that, we're going to be able to grow. I'm doing two things, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. All right, so we're going to be able to use everything that it takes. And guys, what makes me tick is I watched this. My little daughter. This was about almost 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And I'm just saying, we're going to go 20 more and 20 more and 20 more. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for the next generation. I need them to know the good and the bad. I need them to know that we can make that change. That it starts with us. That man in that mirror. That lady in that mirror. So we continue doing this because we know our body make up of 102 minerals. If we give our body 102 minerals, we will heal ourselves. The problem is that we are mineral deficient. We have less magnesium and everything. So after we understand our body needs all these minerals, then we need to eat the food with these minerals in it. If the food don't have minerals, it's not food. I'm eating my minerals. And I love y'all. Look in the mirror and make that change. Make that change. Peace. Love y'all. Silver spoon coming your way. Peace.